Here we go again, back with more Pro Cycling Manager Season 2015 and the Africa Challenge. We have reached the second race of the year, it's the Tour of Qatar. Of course, we ended up winning this race last year, which was a huge surprise for us. I think it was Daryl Impey who ended up winning it. The difficult part about this race is we need to get a top 3 finish according to our sponsors to get a good amount of money for next year. But as you can see here, there's 5 flat stages and we're up against riders like this. It's going to be very difficult when our best sprinter is Daryl Impey with 75 sprint to win any stages here. So I've picked the 8 best time trial riders on our team, who aren't that great at all either. And well, yeah, I'm going to simply put the first 2 stages because I don't want to drive the team time trial since I'm pretty poor at it. And hopefully we're near the top so we can actually maybe get the top 3 finish at the end. Let's simply put the first 2 stages and see how we're looking. Okay, so the team time trial is over. It's a short one, only 14 kilometers. Orke Greenet or Kantas here ended up winning it, putting Magnus Cort Nielsen in first place right now. Essex in second, and we finished third place, which isn't too bad at all considering we are continental teams. And all of these teams, of course, are pretty good pro teams. So as you can see, we're now around the same time as school, so we're tied for third. Hopefully we can get enough bonus seconds with Daryl Impey that we won't be overtaken by a lot of these teams here. For example, guys like Greipel and Kempis are in this race, and they'll probably take a lot of bonus seconds on the next 4 stages here. So we're looking okay right now, but it'll still be very difficult to take a top 3 finish here. Let's get into the race. Okay, so the recording messed up, but I just saw it before we got over the finish line here, and I actually managed to win in a breakaway this time. You can see here, we're just about crossing the finish line. Impey actually pretty impressive as well, beating some pretty good sprinters here, Hofland, Modulo, Sprarakli as well. Good leader from Flensburg. But that's 10 seconds for Debesay. And plus I got 5 seconds as well out on the course on the bonus sprints. So I'm pretty excited about this. Now I'm 2 seconds after all the other rookie riders, if I'm correct. Gaviria takes second, Greipel takes third, which I'm also pretty happy about, because I don't think that Quickstep is actually second right now. That's not too bad, that's not too good, because he gets 6 seconds, I believe. There were 7 seconds before today, so he'll be really close now to taking first. Okay, let's see the new results here and how we are looking at the moment. Okay, so the results are pretty exciting. 1 second after we are at the moment. Tied with Gaviria for 7th place. It's going to be a really exciting last week here. If I can get some bonus seconds on one of the last 3 stages here, I'll overtake all of the Orca riders, and then I don't need to win. I don't care about winning too much. I just want to get that top 3 finish because that will be pretty difficult to achieve. But a perfect start to the Tour of Qatar. I don't really bother showing the profile, so I'll just go straight into stage 4 as they're all flat. Okay, so I have gotten pretty lucky again. I've managed to get in a breakaway once again with Debesay. I don't know why they let me away. I just tried because I didn't really expect to be allowed away. But it's worked out so far, and now I just need to get 2 seconds here. I just need to get a 2nd place here and I'll be officially in the leader's jersey, and I can just drop back to the peloton and relax and probably have secured myself top 3 already now before the last 2 flat stages. So I'll then just quickly go through myself, maybe show you the finish of the 2 stages, but let's just attack here for the sprint, get a bit of a gap and sprint. And I don't think we'll see them catching me because I got such a big gap. I just want to secure it here. No troubles. I'll take the bonus seconds, and now I should now be officially first in, of course, the Tour of Qatar, which is a huge surprise, especially for a rider of Debesay, who I don't think many expected to have a chance of winning this. He's also right, of course, wearing the sprinter's jersey at the moment, considering he won a stage yesterday, and also both a lot of sprints, points, sprints, bonuses on top of that. So he's looking pretty good at the moment. Okay, so right now everything's actually looking pretty good. We have 14 kilometers to the finish line. Debesay still in the breakaway here. I'm thinking about doing the same move as I did yesterday, attacking around 10 kilometer mark, but I think we'll get caught this time. I think they're a bit closer to us. Also, everybody in the peloton seems a bit more tired, so I think the pace is higher than it was yesterday. So let's see, I think I'll find the wheel of Trentin, maybe. Seems like a good rider to sit at the wheel at this point. Let's see if Flensburg can sprint forward here with Daryl Impey. In all the other 4 or 5 riders on the peloton apart from Debesay, Flensburg and Impey are with just pretty much for getting a good team time trial done, which is the only reason why we even have a chance right now of actually winning this thing. The Africa Twin is in position for the sprinter Impy. Wow, look at that train, amazing. Still have a minute or so with DBSI. Who's now moving up to 4th position here. And there he goes with the attack. It's a bit early on, let's see how many of these riders are able to follow. Simon seems to be the only one able to, meaning it'll probably be a sprint between me and him, depending on how many riders can get away here. Pinto and Landa seems to be done for now. Okay, apparently I think he dropped back Van Rensburg and Impy. Yeah, Wout's dropped back, meaning that Impy is now completely out of it, so yeah, not much of a chance anymore for the Olympi to get back up here. Van Rensburg is simply too far behind now. So these are just on the wheel of me, which means I'll probably win the sprint and I'll get 4th place. I think they're too strong for me, all of these 3 riders left. Just start a sprint and we'll see if we can actually keep. Yeah, we're going to get caught by the Pelton here. Only person I'm really looking for here is Gaviria, since he's looking pretty good at the moment. Cavendish starting. Kreibel is not able to hold the wheel here. Cavendish getting a good lead out here. Kreibel getting stuck a bit behind Debuchere. Gaviria will probably take 3rd place here. Unless he gets... Yeah, he gets stopped by Kreibel, meaning Kimolay steals 3rd and the bonus seconds for him. Cavendish will take the win here. The Messiah got home with the Peloton. I have no idea where the Olympia is. He's around here. He's sitting still. He didn't even sprint. He was just on the wheel of Van Rensburg. But not a top 10 finish this time, but I'm pretty sure we're excellent in the leaders jersey at the moment. Okay, so with that result, Cavendish ended up winning a stage ahead of Kreibel and Kimolay. The Messiah just out of top 10 in 11th place. Good job by the, I think, Eritrean rider. Yeah. Meaning he's now 5 seconds ahead. It's gone from 17 seconds behind, and thanks to a stage win and a lot of bonus seconds throughout the last 2 stages, he's now taking the leader's jersey from Magnus Kort and have to hold it for the last 2 seconds. Biggest competitor right now. They can maximum get 20 bonus seconds. That's only 10 seconds for the winner. So Gaviria is the only one of the main sprinters who can actually overtake me here at the end, because I don't think Kantas or Gekrinec have any of these 5 riders here capable of catching me, and Ethics is of course already working for Gaviria. So unless there's bonus seconds for some of these Google riders here who I don't think is good enough, I'm pretty sure this will be a top 3 finish for DBSI. Let's get to stage 5 and see if we can just sprint for maybe a top 5 finish here. Last 17 kilometers, now we can now start creating a sprint train. I'll put DBSI on Impy actually, just to have some more fun. Okay, we actually can't. Yeah, there's the breakaway who's off ahead. Now we can put DBSI on Impy. That's the wrong one. DBSI, follow Impy. Impy will follow Van Rensburg. Van Rensburg will follow Maintes, and then Maintes will follow Bramaya. Yeah, that seems like a pretty fun plan. Let's see how we can make this work. Okay, DBSI didn't get out here. It's a bit annoying, but hopefully he'll find the wheel of Impy here. Even though we are kind of locked in between a lot of riders here, I think it's possible for us. Yeah, we're looking pretty alright here. Sitting all the way on the right side at the moment. Not too... I'm a bit worried about the breakaway, but not too worried. Yeah, just auto him. I should have told him to work as well. So now it's Hadi working against 7 breakout riders who are still working pretty nicely together. They have, for example, from BMC, Titema, who's not that far behind. He's a big threat for the classification. If they make it a gap, he'll probably easily overtake the lead. Don't want another breakaway to get to the finish line. That's happened one time already. I think that's one time too many for me. Okay. So now it's just up to Van Rensburg, Impy and Debesai to get as good of placement as possible here. They will get boxed in a bit here, I think, by the lead-out train with Maintis and Chispino. Greibel's train is coming on the left here. I don't like that we didn't catch him at all. I thought it went really fast towards the end as well. So this, I'm pretty disappointed that I actually think we are probably going to lose leader's jersey to this. Hopefully not too badly. It is Titima of everybody as well who's gotten away solo up front. At least Gaviria won't get any bonus seconds here, which is probably the only positive about this. I really hope that this kind of the same group here, because we're going to catch these riders here at the end. Because then it'll be 10 bonus seconds for him, but maybe not that much more else here. For it ended up being Greibel, Cavendish, Gaviria would have gotten 4 seconds, putting him really close to me for first. So I think all in all I'm pretty happy about this. I don't think there's any time gaps, which is the most important part. Yes, no time gap to Titima, which means he's now of course only 12 seconds behind. But unless he can finish the breakaway again, I don't think he'll be a threat for the overall. Still, on Gaviria, who didn't get anything today, he'll need to get at least 2nd place on tomorrow's date to win. I don't know if 2nd place will be tied, so I don't know if what the tiebreaker is if we have the same amount of seconds. Maybe it's a team time trial, maybe it's most first places based on the last stage, which I really hope it isn't. Impy and Debesai both finished in the top 16, which isn't too bad at all. Let's get to the final stage and hopefully secure ourselves a win here. Okay, last 18 kilometers here of the final stage of what's called the Tour of Qatar. I'll use the same strategy as yesterday. What I'm really hoping for today is, of course, a win for Cavendish or Greibel and 2nd place for the other one of them, meaning that Gaviria maximum can get a 3rd place and 4 bonus seconds, which would not be enough for him. So I've been, I think, pretty fortunate so far in this race. And then on stage 4, Gaviria only got 4th place. On stage 5, a break would have lasted, otherwise he would have gotten another 4 seconds there. And now, of course, he has to get 2nd place ahead of Cavendish and Greibel. It will be pretty difficult for him. Let's hope that it won't happen here and we can get a good result here. My sprint train has formed, Van Emden has been caught, one of the 9 breakaway riders has been dropped, still 8 left. We're pulling really hard at the moment. I don't think they'll last, and none of them are really that close. They're not like last time with 22 seconds. 44th is the last, so they have to win by like 30-40 seconds and win the stage. The guys who likes Kanter here from SSD, who I think is stulting. And I don't see that happening. Even though they're moving pretty fast right now, this has been a stage of only just 100 kilometers long. A bit more, honestly, but not a lot more. So they're still moving really fast up front here to get away. Bone is getting ready. I like this a lot this year. The position I'm in right now is perfect. Where is Gaviria? He's sitting right here, close to Gardini, Sparakli, Kimolai, Modulo on the wheel as well here. About a minute up to the front now. I think this is where Van Rensburg will have to go, even though it'll probably not be enough. Oh, that's Sparakli here. Up, sitting next to Chispino right now. It is a pretty good lead out here from Impy and stuff. And we catch the breakaway. Debesai can't keep on the wheel of Impy, even though that would have been pretty nice for him. Gaviria is sitting back at that right now in 15-16 position. He's moving to the left. I'm only really keeping an eye on him. Oh, he seems strong. Oh, he got blocked in by Borsenhagen. And there goes Greibel, Stuyven, Gordini, Cavendish is here. Gaviria only gets 6th place. He doesn't even get any bonus seconds. Van Zülhoff has been working in front the entire stage. and will actually manage to beat Impy in the sprint here, taking 8th place. So we got 7th, 8th, 9th, and I think we got 12th as well. Pretty good performance here by the entire team, as I'm pretty sure we've just won the Tour of Qatar. Let's take a look at the final standings here. So with that, Greipel ended up winning the final stage. We took 7th, 8th, 9th and 14th place, 22nd as well. 5 riders really close to the top. Gaviria only took 6th place, meaning he's 7th overall at the moment. The winner of the Tour of Qatar ended up being one of my helpers coming into the race, Debesai, who I just randomly fought on stage 3. I put him in the breakaway, then I ended up winning 2 bonus seconds, then 3 bonus seconds, and then I ended up winning an entire stage. On stage 4, I took him in another breakaway, won another 6 bonus seconds or so, I think it was. And now, yeah, I'm 5 seconds ahead, so it was 6 more bonus seconds, putting me from a helper now to the sudden winner of the Tour of Qatar. I don't think I'll get anything from this apart from a bit of money. My finance situation is pretty nice. You can see it was a pretty important race for the team. They only wanted to get us a top 3 finish here. We ended up winning it all, so yeah, the sponsors is really happy about everything right now. Only registered riders who I don't really know. Yeah, importance of some races here. I don't really care about registered riders that much. I care about the squad, which we of course have the perfect squad for our team since we have a South African sponsor. And we have, yeah, you can't get any better South African riders than we have. We have all of them that are any good. If there are some South African riders who are better than this, I haven't seen them at all. But yeah, that's it for the Tour of Qatar. We ended up winning it, getting a nice amount of bonus euros as well for the balance, which of course ensures we don't get in debt for the next season. See you guys next time. Goodbye.